Welcome to 4 Oak Street. A strange thing happened. I wanted to tell you about this. A bit of a trick tape measure I was using. So the module that I showed in the last video, I'll show you that in sort of situ. These are the two modules that will be going down the back wall, and because of the door there'll be a takeout section. So there's a sliding door, so what you see here is this will be the section that will fit between here and this end of this board. So that section will allow access to the sliding door, and it's going to be a perfect place to put in another bridge. Now, a couple of things that I thought about that maybe I should have thought even longer about. These are at the same height as the previous module that I made, which I will show you when I get in terms of how that means in the levels. But the one thing I do want to show you is you'll see here we'll have two screw holes that are a stuff up. So how did that happen? Well, I've got my trusty tape measure here, and you will see that if I bring this to the very end, you'll see that that was exactly 160 spot on. So you would think halfway point would be 80. So if I come back to where I was trying to get the centre, you will see that the 80 is right there. So you would think now if I switch that tape around and put that on the other end, you'll see now that 80 is right in the middle where I drew my line. So right in the centre. So I'll just bring that back to the other side again. Can anybody explain that to me? Because you can see it is hooked on the end exactly the same way. That is exactly 160. Turn it round the other way. That is exactly 160. 80, right in the middle. Perfect. Bring it 80 from the other way, and now the 80 is there. So what this meant was, when I was assembling the frames, if you like, because there's two frames on each module, so you assemble the frames and then attach them to the legs, it meant that the one frame was starting to not be square, because I had this piece of wood here on these holes. So what I ended up doing is I actually then, knowing that I'd got this tape measure, and I don't know what it is, maybe it's possessed, but I even got a couple of other people to look at it, and they actually couldn't throw any light on it. So if anybody has got anything they can add. But anyway, I was able to duplicate what I'd done on the next frame and on the next frame. So hence the two big holes, the two holes there. So here we are with the module from the viaduct onwards, and that is going to provide a really nice run with not a huge amount of scenery to do in terms of detail. But anyway, the levels. So first thing to note, there is a 12.5mm drop away right at the end here, because I have my trusty gauge there, spirit level. We used to sell bubbles for those years ago. So you can see there's a drop away. Now here you will also see that I haven't put the legs on. So when I put these, feet, when I put these feet on, that will instantly lift this up exactly level with this. So then this level will rise up to about the board. So what it'll mean in terms of this level off the viaduct, we will lose approximately 12mm in height, which is fine. So if you like, the board will now raise up another 12mm because of this leg here at its lowest level. So what that will mean is there'll be an embankment here, and obviously at the back section. Now in order to get a nice sweeping bend that's not too sharp, I'm going to need to probably move this side of the viaduct. When I say move it, actually bring the track towards this side of the board, so then I can bring it round in a nice curve. And then the next two modules will bolt on here. This is where the section here, where the door is, the lift out section, and then the next module goes to there. So they're all at the same level. So it gives me potentially two things: I either keep an embankment, or I slowly drop it down very gently, which could increase the I suppose make it a bit more like a real layout with a few gradients. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. So the next thing is painting, waiting for the legs and all the dowels to show up, but as yet have not heard any horses. But I know that the package left the UK on the 4th of June. So anyway, I can do a fair bit of painting till then. So thank you very much for everybody that's watching and subscribing. Much appreciated. Bye.